Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to episode 18. Is it 18 of these motherfuckers? 18 of the Roundtable Hip Hop Discussion. We got the crew in the building. We a little bit late, but it's okay, y'all. Expect the CPT gotta happen every once in a while. First we got in the background in there bopping. What's going on with you? The one and only outspoken Southside Gun. Southside, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, that shit go. That shit go.
That shit do go. That shit do go. I heard that shit. I was like, damn. But welcome, brother. What's going on with you this week, man? You good?
Never better, brother. Never better.
All right, man. Good to see. We got in the corner there chilling with the "Don't Tread on Me" big in your face. What's going on, Cam, bro?
Just laying low, getting this money. Feel like I'm running around with like a chicken with my head cut off today, but we in here. This is the first time I've made back-to-back streams since we ran this.
For sure, bro. We're gonna have to reward you, bro. You gotta get a chain or something. I'm thinking about getting chunky chains for everybody and shit, bro. Fucking
silver though. I don't rock gold, just silver.
Oh, no, we don't fuck with gold. And we got the one and only who just got a musical shout out too. Make sure y'all check that track out. What's that shit? Insanity, craziness.
Wow.
That's a good gym track.
Thank you.
Good visuals. Get that 225 up. What's going on with you this week, though?
What up, everybody? I'm good. I just ate. Unlike Southside, he got to eat while he's streaming for some odd reason. But I'm chilling.
You know, they always say the biggest hater is the people who's closest to you. That's crazy.
Damn. Call you out. Shout out to the fam in the chat. Dre, good. What's going on with you, brother? All right. Without further ado, let us get into the first topic. Cam and Mase. We had a recent dust up. If anybody keep track, any boxing fans in the audience, you know, Shakur Stevenson just had a fight, which a lot of people said was boring as shit.
It was.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. But he's been known to kind of have a couple boring fights back to back, but he's also known to be a Twitter finger. So, you know, Cam and Mase had their podcasts and kind of criticized the fight, as did a lot of people. And he seemed to take exception to that and said some other shit about how they not Tupac or some other shit. But I'm going to pull up the article for you. And doing all that back and forth, J.Prince, who says he manages Shakur Stevenson, says, you better stop talking shit about my client. But here we go. Cameron and Mase have received a stern warning from J.Prince for getting to a war of words with boxer Shakur Stevenson. The feud began last week when It Is What It Is co-host criticized Stevenson's recent world title defense against Artem. I ain't even gonna try to pronounce that shit, for being boring. Now Rap-A-Lot Records founder J.Prince, who also manages Stevenson, has called out the Harlem rappers turned sports personalities for the shots they took at his fighter, and highlighting the fact Stevenson's fight was ESPN's most watched boxing event of the year. Prince wrote on Instagram, numbers don't lie, haters do. Let the haters say that he's been boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, just a select few you haters. And I think they got a picture of the post or something down here where J.Prince reposted this. So let me pull up the actual. So Cameron and Mase actually responded to this in this video, which I think is fucking hilarious, but pull that up. Oh, damn. Seems like J.Prince be talking a lot, man. It's just.
All right.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring? All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real. All that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't. And for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got.
Bars, yo. Bars.
Tell me, Mase, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mase, listen. Mm-hmm. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. Mm-hmm. You got to put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Mm-hmm. Nah, this is where the game got messed up when young niggas started sending old niggas out. And just because this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. This is a problem, J.Prince. And I'm going to tell you like this. If you're 60 years old and you're trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And I stand, my name is Mase. I stand by this message.
All right, stop there. All right. So you heard the response from Mase. Cam went on. He didn't say too much anything. He just basically reiterated what Mase was saying here. But how do y'all feel about that whole situation in Mase's response right here, yo?
As somebody who watched the fight, that whole J.Prince talking about the high numbers, the numbers was because you wanted to actually see this nigga actually throw hands. We watched the fight thinking, oh, it's prime time. We want to watch Shakur and do it. No, nigga, we want to see you actually get in there and fucking box, throw hands. Why are you playing defense and ducking the entire fight, bro? Like, it's shit weak. More importantly, as someone who's personally said fuck J.Prince on a number of occasions, I've never supported a message more in my life.
You'll be like Charleston White. Apologize.
I've never supported a message this much in my life. Because realistically, J.Prince and this whole mob ties bullshit that he think he doing, this nigga think he Tony fucking Soprano, the fuck out of here, bro. No, ain't nobody studying. J.Prince don't put no fear in nobody's heart. And this is a prime example of that.
Facts. What about the rest of y'all? What do y'all feel about the response and J.Prince in general, since we bring that up?
I'm
contrary. Go ahead, Shade. Go ahead.
No, I just said I'm co-signing with Southside.
I got one co-sign. What you got, Cam?
I mean, he got points and he's not wrong. But what people lose is that boxing and fighting are not the same thing. They're two very separate things. And what happens when you put all this buzz behind a technician like Shakur, it doesn't pay off when you try to protect that zero and give him these, because that's the problem with boxing, is that they've gotten way too attached to the undefeated record. And you get guys 22, 23, 24-0. I think he's got 10 finishes, and they're all early in his career when he's fighting fucking mechanics and shit like that.
Plumbers and shit.
Yeah, you can't build these stars out of technicians. It doesn't work like that. The same night that Shakur Stevenson fought and sold out 8,000 seats, I think they barely sold out 8,000 seats, Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal blew the roof off in Anaheim. It was like an 18,000 seat gate or something like that. Because people, if you're not like me, like someone who grew up boxing, is like into the technician aspect, there's no mass appeal for that
at all.
There's no mass appeal for the sweet science. Nobody wants to see that. You'll be hard pressed to find somebody who says Mayweather is not one of the best, if not the best, technical boxers to ever live. But if anyone says he's the best fighter to ever live, you're batshit crazy, because those are two very different things, and you can't build buzz off of technicians like they're trying to do with Stevenson unless he completely switches up his game plan, because he's capable.
Yeah,
he's got power in his hands. He's capable, but they get so attached to this zero, trying to ride that zero off into the sunset, that it's going to fall flat if you're not an Andre Ward. You know, Andre Ward's one of the only guys that made it out with his brain, that actually would go toe to toe and get down in the trenches and actually bang with people. And what I was going to say is, contrary to popular belief, fighters are crazy sensitive, bro. When I used to compete, if anyone who like wasn't in the gym with me had like any sort of criticism over how I performed or anything like that, I was ready to flash. It's not so much an ego thing, but like you feel entitled to not receive criticism from people who don't do it, if that makes sense.
Because you work so hard at it, and it's only a select few who are capable of actually putting in that work and actually doing it. So it's like, who the fuck are you to tell me?
The camp's the hard part. The fight's not the hard part. If you make it to the fight healthy, that's going through the weeks of camp, diet, weight cut. That's the hard part. So I understand the sensitivity on Stevenson's part, but they're not wrong. And unless he switches something up completely, he's going to have to expect this criticism every single fight. And that's just the way it's going to be, because people are going to stop tuning in eventually, because that buzz is going to wear off. Because, you know, people, for what it's worth, like, people don't want to watch that. There's boxing nerds like me that appreciate it, but I totally understand the people that are like yawning. I get it, you know.
Big facts, yeah. Even on that, the thing is, Stevenson been known to pop off on social media all the time. He had Twitter on the back of his trunks during the fight, just because he's been known to be Twitter fingers, yo. He's right now threatening people on fucking get the gloves. He told Cam Mase to get the gloves.
I mean, you can tell a nigga get the gloves all you want, but my nigga, you ain't gonna throw no fucking punches. It's just gonna be me trying to swing and tire my ass out, and then you gonna win off defense or points alone. It's not no real. You not trying to have no real squabble. Plus, realistically, you telling street niggas to put on the gloves. You telling street nigga, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's certain people who they above putting on the gloves. Like, everybody don't have that honor and respect to fight the problems out and then dap up afterwards. Most niggas gonna just see you at the casket in the funeral and be done with it.
It's mad goofy. Like, if you got into it with somebody and it came to like you guys were gonna fight over it, and they just happened to be like a college basketball player, and they're just like, meet me at the free throw line, see who goes 8 for 10. You know, it's some stupid shit.
That's hilarious.
What about J.Prince, man? Let's bring it back kind of, because he's the you got these hip hop figures, right?
J.Prince.
What about, he hasn't asserted himself. My thing is, that's funny to me, is we just had this whole big thing with Drake and Kendrick, right? And J.Prince once again supposed to be the manager or whatever the fuck he's taking part of Drake's money. Whatever. I don't know how the fuck his definition is, but Drake's famous nigga. Yeah.
The whole fucking song.
Yeah.
It explains it very fucking well, apparently.
But he was quiet doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why were you quiet doing, but you coming at Cam Mase? You feel me? Because
there's a time and a place to press certain people, because you know certain people got shit to lose. You're not gonna press somebody who don't really have nothing to lose, and they not gonna, be worried about the consequences and repercussions of their action. These two niggas got their own bullshit together to even get on this platform. And so they are now an alternative for people who got sick of fucking watching Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. You think they finna fuck they bag up for this nigga here? Absolutely not. Like, there's a time and a place for everything. And plus, again, like I said, J.Prince don't put no fear in nobody's heart. I ain't heard this nigga make nobody go missing. Ain't nobody got put in jail or got touched because of him. Maybe I just don't hear the stories because I'm not in Texas. I don't know. But this nigga don't scare nobody. So him not being involved in the Kendrick thing is because he know better. Because they get active. He not gonna try them because they get active out there. Somebody would fight over Kendrick. Ain't nobody finna fight over Cam and Mase. They gonna handle the shit themselves, but at the same time, they're not gonna fuck up their bag because they want to get involved with some stupid shit. It's pointless.
Facts. Like you say, 60. Where your grandkids at, dog? I'll keep it real with you, man. I don't know too many like active gangsters that are like on podcast tours. You know what I mean? I don't know too many active gangsters that are so in the limelight making fucking posts. You know what I mean? Like that would even defeat the purpose. Nobody's supposed to know your fucking name. You know what I mean? Like nobody's supposed to know who the fuck you are. What's that one brother with cash money, the one that nobody fucking ever sees there, or a picture once in a while and shit? That's supposed to be like you. J.Prince supposed to be like a shadow. You know what I mean? Like, but you see this dude all the time. Like, that shit ain't gangster to me. Like, half people I know ain't even got social media that's really about that life, bro. You know what I mean? So, and like I say, you 60 years old, dog. You ain't striking fear in the heart of nobody at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
he's striking fear in the people who need to get to the early bird special at Cracker Barrel. Fuck.
Big thanks.
Hey, you know what's dumb though is how you bring up, you can't use a numbers argument on a free fight. You know what I mean? You're not selling pay-per-views or anything like that.
Exactly. It's just the numbers and the ratings, but realistically, ESPN as a whole has been going down because there's no original content. Plus, it's not football season. Baseball season's mid-swing, and the NBA Summer League really had just got started. So, like, realistically, there really is nothing on TV. That Friday, I watched wrestling. I didn't watch that bullshit. I watched wrestling.
And their app is ass. ESPN Plus is like one of the worst streaming apps there is. If it wasn't for reruns of old UFC fights and the constant fight nights, their subscription would be crap. They charge your monthly subscription, then you're paying another $80 on top for the pay-per-view just for the fucking stream to cut out 3-4 times while you're watching it. It's one of the most garbage ass streaming services.
That's real. I support that.
Dre, I've been eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches since I
support
Look at that. Shout out, Sade. You influencing the nutritional value of Dre, man. Eating them fucking peanut butter.
You mean the poverty?
Shout out to Star.
Hey, shit. That's a broke nigga sandwich.
Shout out to Jonathan Cloud, man. Shit. Let me know if you want to hop on, bro. We got an empty since Star want to go on vacation on us. Shout out to Star though, man. Yeah, facts, Cam. Everybody's scared to take an L and want that 50-0 that Floyd got. And then that's another thing too. It's like, I'll be real with you. At the end of his career, Floyd was very selective in who he was fighting. He kind of
very selective.
Till niggas got over the hill, bro. Like, he didn't fight Pacquiao till he was like 40. You know what I mean? Like,
he waited till Pacquiao was ready for dialysis before he took that fight.
Exactly. He knew. Because he knew a prime Pacquiao would have folded his ass.
And he fought Canelo when Canelo was 18. You know, Canelo was young. Like, he didn't put himself in any danger.
He knew.
Towards the end of his career.
It's all about picking your spots. And I think you could tie that back into just J.Prince himself. It's really all about picking your spots. Like, you know who to try, who not to try. You know who on bullshit and who not. And just like a fight promoter, if that's what J.Prince is going for, I mean, albeit keep doing your thing, but realistically, bro, you old as fuck. Sit down somewhere. Turn on the Golden Girls. The Hallmark Channel got a fucking marathon on.
Get fat, move to Miami, bro. That's what gangsters do. Whatever.
Exactly, bro. Go get you some Dominican food. Go get you a goddamn Cuban sandwich. Cuban sandwiches are actually really good.
All right, let's move on. Any last thoughts on the Cam and Mase situation? All right. Moving on. 42 Thug. Shout out to Detroit, man. He defends Eminem's legacy in Detroit after Skilla Baby's controversial take. 42 Dugg still thinks Eminem is the greatest of all time. That's a bold statement. 42 Dugg has spoken out in defense of Eminem as being the greatest Detroit. Okay, that kind of I'm still not agreeing, but yeah, he addressed Skilla Baby in Detroit.
I don't even agree with that.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but I mean,
that's personal preference for me though.
I give him top 3. He addressed Skilla Baby's recent comments on the legendary rapper during an appearance on the Breakfast Club on Friday. Skilla argued that Eminem is the city's best rapper while speaking with Keke Palmer on her podcast. Well, everybody got a fucking podcast. Maybe not want to do fucking podcast. So let's go back to the Breakfast Club.
I gotta ask you, because you're from Detroit. Did you see Skilla Baby say that most people in Detroit wouldn't say Eminem is the best rapper from Detroit?
I ain't seen him say that, but it's probably, you know what I'm saying, how they feel.
Mm-hmm. Why? Just because it's a different generation or
not relatable? Yeah, probably both. Mm-hmm. Some people ain't, like the new kids don't even know about Eminem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How would they? Mm-hmm. You would have to like really be a music person, like to go back. I know. So that's always my card when somebody get to bringing up somebody from somewhere else. I'm like, yeah, we got Eminem. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I feel like he did go.
But he also didn't make, he didn't make street music.
Yeah,
so sure. It probably didn't touch you.
But he made deep music. Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like listening to that type of stuff is the reason I can make songs like Need You and Fresh and Fed, because I always was them type of songs. Like I go listen to Toy Soldiers or Stan. Like
you could tell a story.
That was my favorite songs. Mm-hmm. So when it's my turn to make real song, like I already damn near know how to channel it, like, cause I know what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for a Stand type of vibe, or I'm looking for a Toy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And people probably ain't. I mean, it's a new generation of kids, so they probably ain't even probably listen to Eminem nothing.
Niggas don't listen to nothing. All right, so what do y'all think about 42 Thugs? His whole diatribe there, and also in general, it's a lot of Eminem hate. I think I seen a lot of recently a lot of comments in regards to like Eminem being trash, Eminem, the way he rap and all this other shit. Like it's almost a contrarian type of deal you see on. I know I seen a lot of that shit. So how do y'all feel about that?
Did he say that Eminem makes deep music?
I mean, compared to now,
in a sense.
About killing his mom?
It was raping his mom.
Oh, that's bad.
Let's clear that up.
It was not premeditated. It was the R word. I never said it.
Killing his girlfriend. Is that what he was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's fair to say that he's made really deep songs in the past, and it's almost a crime that he didn't lean into that more. And I think the argument that he could make is early in his career, did he solidify that spot to hold as one of the best Detroit rappers, and did all his new shit after the LP2 discredit all of it? That's kind of the way I look at it.
And then if you look at how the Detroit sound is now compared to what it was back in the day, it's night and day. It ain't the same. Like the evolution of Detroit rappers is changed completely. But I do think that Eminem really is one of the best Detroit rappers of all time. He's not. I wouldn't say he's number one. I would say Danny Brown. That's just me though. But I could see why people would say Eminem's not up there, because realistically, bro, like, 1, he white. 2, he not relatable. 3, like Sade said, he was talking about, offing folks. So, that's kind of not relatable at all. So, yeah, I get it, but we can't ignore that he does have some real classic projects.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture. I mean, some of the songs, like if you heard Rock Bottom, right? Rock Bottom is a pretty deep song. The Way I Am is you know what I mean? Like he got shit that's kind of introspective, but
That's actually my favorite Eminem song.
yeah, like what's that shit
in
you
the
got with
video,
Rihanna?
like his visuals for that video itself, like when can't nobody replicate that shit. Like he in his own lane just for that alone.
Yeah. He got some, but his goofy shit outshadows that shit. Like you know what I mean? Yeah, all that shit, that goofy shit he does outshines that. And I think we hit it on another podcast where we say like they actually kind of made him do a lot of that shit, like because of the success. So he had to put one of them goofy little tracks on every fucking, you know what I mean? Otherwise, that's what the problem with being on a label is, like they control your artistic direction to a certain extent. I mean, he must like it a little bit because he does do that shit. But I think at this point he do a lot of that shit for his fans. I think he can make a deep song. Is he one of my top lyricists? Nah, not really.
He definitely had a deep song on his last project. Like the song to his daughter was deep as fuck.
Yeah.
And it really was emotional because it's like, damn, I ain't heard you make a song like this in a while, my guy. Like, where did you pull this from?
Yeah, too. Didn't he? That he got the Jelly Roll. I think it was like the last track.
Mm-hmm.
We might as well talk about the new project while we're here on top of it. It kind of just feels like too little, too late type of deal. Like I put that in the chat. Like it's like a decade late to try to come back and be edgelord and satiate that nostalgia that kind of built your career. You know what I mean? There was some cool stuff on there, but I think the 5 out of 10 was pretty fair.
Yeah, not bad. 5 out of 10. I also think it's a weird thing I was kind of hinting on earlier, where like it's almost cool to shit on old shit these days. Like when I was coming up, right? I'm in the Jordan era of basketball. I'm just gonna use a basketball analogy or whatever, right? It's like I'll be like, yo, Jordan the best player of all time, but I never was like, fuck Wilt Chamberlain. Wilt Chamberlain was trash. Like, because I never saw Wilt Chamberlain. That was before my fucking time, right? You know, even if you go to music, you know what I'm saying? If I'm listening to Wu-Tang or something, I'm listening to fucking, you know what I mean, 50 or some shit. I never was like, yo, you know, fuck Miles Davis. Miles Davis wasn't fucking shit. Like, this is the best artist of all time, 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird thing in this generation where it's almost like they try too hard to be contrarian to shit on other shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, if somebody hit their peak before I was born, unless I do a deep dive into that, I'm not finna shit on it. You know what I mean? Like, you know how much Tupac slander I seen from people born in 03? It's like, bro, he was there 7 years by the time you was born, dog. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a weird thing. I think social media has something to do with it. I also think like ain't no fucking respect for shit these days. So, you know what I mean? That's kind of Eminem is in that vein to me, where it's like these people, what Slim Shady up here was what, 1999?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these people was born literally after his probably, you know what I mean, the pinnacle of album, or I guess the best album you could say he ever had, right? Like these people was born after that. So it's like, how could you even have an objective opinion?
They grew up watching him fall. They grew up watching him fall off.
Yeah, literally.
And like the biggest thing that I saw was like, even like to your point, like somebody on social media was like, what the fuck was Andre 3000's contribution to hip hop? I about threw my fucking phone. I just got this bitch. I just got this motherfucker. I about threw it across the hall. Cause what the fuck you mean? But also, quick question. Who the fuck is Skilla Baby?
Wait, what?
I'm not even being funny. Who the fuck is Skilla Baby?
I don't know who Skilla Baby is, bro.
On the double XL thing, magazine, on the front of it.
It's a lot of niggas.
I don't know which one is which. I know which one is Fobats. I know the fat niggas. I know the food bitches. I know
the Mexican.
Well, he part of the fat niggas. I just use nigga. You know, that's beside the point. I don't know which one is Skilla Baby and which one was Rich Amiri at first. Let me say that. And even after, I don't remember the cover. So I literally don't know who the fuck Skilla Baby is. I've never heard this nigga until the cover, and now he's saying this wild ass shit. So I know his music ass.
It's like clones of people. You know what I mean? Now you had clones of all the same chicks that look alike, but the same BBL and light skin and shit. It's like you got clones of these rappers where they all like skinny, fucking whining and fucking singy songy ass niggas with fucking skinnies on and fuck. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like the clones of niggas. I can't tell these niggas apart.
I feel like those type of rappers, that jerk era would have been perfect for them. When we had the jerking era, we had the New Boys and Rich Kids and Travis Porter, all these motherfuckers.
The super fruity swag
era, fit in seamlessly. Now they make this bullshit and they just fucking TikTok dancing the shit. Like, this shit terrible. I don't want to see. I'm getting old.
These are young LA's children.
I'm almost 30. I know I'm getting old. This shit crazy.
Now you're right though. If Teach Me How to Jerk came out during the TikTok era, boy, that shit would have went bananas.
All I know is these can't be the same knees I was dancing with back in the day. Cause my shit's balls. My shits are through.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Man, let me tell you, I had went to field day and tore it up. Won every event. Nigga, I woke up the next morning, bro. I couldn't move. I said,
"Damn, it gets worse."
And I go to the gym. I genuinely go to the gym. It's like I don't even be sore after the gym. I'm sore after that. Nah, bro. It's a wrap, bro. I'm done. Just have my nice little beer or wine after work and call it a fucking day.
You heard it here, folks. Southside is retired from the stanky leg. His fucking knee.
Bro, I'm done.
Stanky leg era is over for you, boy. But in general, let me ask y'all this. I want to segue on that. Like, personally, what do y'all think Eminem legacy lies in the game, yo? Because I hear so many fucking different takes and shit. You know what I mean? Like, as far as in the top MC, even if you don't like him, where you got him at?
The correct answer is top 10. The popular answer is he's trash. The correct answer is top 10. He's the top 10 artist of all time. As a rapper, you have to put him up there because he can do things lyrically with his music that literally no other artist can.
That's fair. That's fair enough. Cam, what you got? Where you got him at?
I would agree with that. So somewhere in the top 10, from like the 5 spot up. I mean, because like all these lists are kind of dumb to me because it's all subjective. You know, but there's really no way to kind of judge it as like a whole. You know, because shit hits different to different people. Like my top 5 aren't even on any of these lists at all, and I think they're fucking doper than anybody out. But I mean, as far as like impact, contribution at the time, and I mean, he has some really memorable albums that stand the test of time. But I think he'll go down as being remembered as like the guy that like he did too much. Like he always had to be so extra and make stuff so intricate that it just wasn't palatable to people, and it really kind of chipped away at the early stuff that he did.
That's fair enough. Sade, where you got Eminem?
He definitely deserves to be in the top 10. I kind of feel like a lot of people need to stop reading these comments because they're coming from a lot of young niggas that don't know shit about hip hop, don't know shit about music, and it's very annoying to see. But he's definitely in the top 10. He has to. He has a great impact, just like most of the others.
Yeah, I agree. I got him in the top 10. So Lord Jamar gonna write some angry fucking shit. Him and Grandmaster Flash, somebody gonna work. But yeah, I got him in the top 10 for sure. It's one of the things, like I said, it may not be your cup of tea, yo. Like, I hate watching LeBron play, you know what I mean? But LeBron is the top 3 player of all time, right? I don't necessarily dig Eminem music, but you to the like deny his impact or deny his, you know, his skill, his ability. That's just some hater shit, you know what I mean? To me, to be honest with you. So it is what it is. You got anything else on that joint?
I still don't know who Skilla Baby is, but let's move on.
Probably best we don't know, right? So now we're gonna revisit. Speaking of Andre 3 Stacks, he responds recently to L's Cool J criticism of his flute playing.
Oh, L was like mad like the rest of us.
Man, bro, he needs to stop with that flute shit. Andre 3000 has responded to L Cool J's not so flattering comments about his debut solo album, New Blue Sun. The ambient instrumental project, partly built around Outkast legend's flute playing, divided fans following its release last November due to its lack of rapping. LL was among those disappointed by the project and shared his brutally honest thoughts on LeBron James and Maverick. Who the fuck is Maverick Carter? Maverick Carter's The Shot earlier this year. Listen,
I don't think it was brutal though.
Listen, he is amazing. His bars are all the way up. Not the flute, B. Not the flute. He said, let's not lie to ourselves. I don't want to hear him do the flute. You want to hear me do a violin album? The 56-year-old also urged 3 Stacks to return to rap, saying, I want to hear him get with Big Boy. I want to make an Outkast album of him do a solo album. Every time he does a verse, it's enough material for an album. He's so gifted. So it's like, come on, B. Not the flute. That man needs to know the truth. He even writing his shit just New York as fuck. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. What do y'all think about it? The comment? What do y'all think about the fucking flute out? Is anybody still listening to the flute out?
Yes, nigga, it's fucking therapeutic.
I got the best night of sleep I got in a long time when he released that.
Bro, thank you.
What's that new shit? It's like 432 hertz. What all these crystal bitches are into? I don't know what it is. There's like a certain sound wave that I don't know what it is, dude. I'm a fucking knuckle dragger, but I don't know. I put it on and I slept like a rock. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. It was cool. But how do you say you were mad at the lack of rapping when there was no rapping at all?
Because everybody, when Andre 3000 announced that he was doing a solo album, everybody just assumed immediately he was gonna rap.
Why wouldn't we?
That's fair.
Because the motherfucker has been playing that flute in fucking Japan before he announced it. Why are you assuming this? What happens when you assume? You make an ass out of you and me.
Why would we assume a rapper will rap? That's fucking
he's been on this spiritual enlightening journey ever since every once in a while, yes, he gonna drop us a gem of a verse that is like, okay, this shit fire. Bro, he helped Killer Mike win a Grammy. And then went immediately right back to holding the fucking flute again. Like, we know he's capable of doing it, but
so fucking do it.
The man don't want to. He already done clarified it again. He literally was like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna rap about? It's the same. Y'all, I don't hear y'all saying this shit to Jay-Z. What the fuck Jay-Z doing? He ain't rapping. They damn near the same age.
Nobody cares about Jay-Z right now. We care about
so we on who we care about now.
We want to hear from Andre 3000, okay? We don't want to hear fucking
trust me, he's literally my favorite rapper of all time. I don't think the man has ever done anything negative in terms of music at all. But yeah. I know exactly what to expect from someone like him who is as creative as he is. It's okay to just enjoy what you have. Stop being greedy. Our parents taught us this shit a long time ago. You being greedy. Take what you got.
No,
he don't even take the flute serious. Didn't he say he can't even read music, dog?
Nick Cannon couldn't read music in Drumline.
Here you go with this shit.
That's a movie.
Could he not? Could he not read music and he was the best drummer?
That was true.
It's literally a line in the movie. I'm the best drummer you got. I'm just saying, man.
Bro, he ain't even taking his own. I think he fucking around, dog. Like,
but again, that we know that. So it's like, why are we getting upset over something? We know what he's gonna do. He gonna just.
We didn't know this, Southside. We didn't.
You didn't know this.
Nobody knew this shit. That's why everybody mad.
Look, y'all are terrible judges of character now.
Nah, he would have been.
If I see a nigga with a flute backpacking through fucking Japan, I'm not expecting this nigga to rap about anything.
He was better off recording himself in these fucking airports and wherever else he decided to play his damn flute and posting that shit somewhere versus a whole album of niggas falling asleep.
Melatonin. You know what? Niggas do need sleep though. So I gotta respect that. Like, you know what I
That shit
mean?
was
I think
relaxing for my daughter, so I know that shit worked.
This generation suffers from a lack of sleep. So if that's his contribution, I can respect that. But we want to hear you spit.
But and it's funny because LL's saying this now, and he got an album on the way.
Yeah.
So I think maybe he just wants to maybe he sees his contemporaries, people like Nas still making music. A lot of the old heads, they pop in, they pop out.
With shit to say. So how is it like, oh, I'm this old, I ain't got shit.
He plays a flute.
What am I gonna rap about?
There's nothing to do in this fucking city at all. He literally he's literally what, his 40s, damn near 50 at this point. What is there to talk about? I'm curious to see what the fuck LL Cool J gonna talk about, realistically.
If Nas has made it happen, Andre could have too.
Nas had Hit Boy.
Jay-Z still rapping. Jay-Z old.
Hit Boy keeping him young. Hit Boy keeping him young, man. Nas, I'm assuming Nas going through a midlife crisis where he's still young, bro. Because that's how he rapping. He rapping like a young nigga. Because he just out there killing the shit. What the fuck LL Cool J finna rap about? Being on NCIS for the last 10 years?
Okay, man.
We'll never know.
It's funny. Have y'all ever watched NCIS? I've never seen one episode.
I seen Deep Blue Sea though.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I love when Samuel Jackson got eaten and that shit came out of nowhere. That was like one of the first jump scares I ever saw in my life. I said, "Oh, yeah. I don't like this."
I'm gonna have to put that on the list for the weekend. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Any given Sunday, dog. I got any. That's my shit too, man. Shout out though. But I mean, bro, if you live on this earth 50 years, you got some wisdom to impart.
Just think of a Ninth Wonder and Andre 3000 album.
Oh.
Damn, yo.
Damn.
I would love more than that. I would want a Black Thought project with Andre. I would want that more. Like, I love Ninth Wonder. I think Ninth Wonder is great. You give me Black Thought with him, oh yeah, that's conscious rap to a whole different degree.
Yeah. I am Dick. I am Dick says, "Let me join." Who is that? Y'all know who that is?
Nope.
I don't know who that is. Unless we know you, dog. Like, unless you're using a pseudonym or some shit, I don't know. But if we know you, let us know who you is, bro.
We are taking questions.
Yeah, but shit, bro. If LL can make an album 50, Andre, how old is Andre? How old is 3 Stacks, bro? He younger than LL, right?
Yeah, LL Cool J, old as shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, you can make you got something to talk about. You just don't want to do it. To me, I respect you. I just don't want to.
That's like Ice-T coming out of retirement from doing SVU and be like, "All right, I'm a rapper real quick." Like, bro, what you got?
Ice-T was trash though. Like, Ice-T wasn't a good fucking rapper, bro. We act like Ice-T was a good rapper, bro.
Wow.
Really? Are we really?
Wow. Are we really doing this today?
We are.
Go through the lyrics of Colors, bro. I like Colors, bro.
Wow.
Go through the lyrics to that fucking song, though. Come on now. Come on now.
That's crazy.
Cash, bro.
That's crazy.
Yes. Is Ice-T a good rapper? Was he a good rapper?
No.
Thank you.
Wow.
Nobody's on your side right now.
Wow.
Give me one quotable. Give me one from Ice-T right now.
Colors. He ain't got no quotables, dog.
That's not the point.
His best song wasn't even a fucking rap song.
That's crazy. We are being wildly disrespectful. We literally just said niggas don't respect the OGs, and here you go disrespecting the OGs.
Bro, you put a Rakim. Rakim was literally in the same class as like Ice-T, bro. Rakim was rap circles around.
They down on the same coast. It's West Coast and East Coast, man.
Bro, you can't, bro. All right, pick a West Coast rapper from back. Spice One, bro. Put Spice One against fucking Ice-T, bro. It's not even a fucking MC8 against. Like, come on, man.
Okay, all right.
Too short.
I concede, bro. Goddamn, bro.
How are we not respecting Andre by just being hurt? Like, that's all it is. It's just disappointment right now.
Shot star.
Happen, then cool. We be on the same page again.
Exactly. Star is correct. Y'all niggas need healing. Y'all niggas is too fucking ghetto and ignorant and full of fucking hate and disappointment. Need some fucking need some self-soothing, some self-care. Fucking throw the album on and fucking meditate. Go to sleep. Relax.
Is the flute even a healing? Is a flute a
No.
healing?
It's better than a fucking clarinet.
I think that's a debatable statement, dog.
That is very debatable. That's a very good. That would very much divide motherfuckers in band.
Speaking of soothing music, yeah, I got we gonna leave 3 Stacks make an album. Speaking of soothing music, Hot Tuah.
Oh my fucking goodness. Hey, look, I'm in the minority again. Look, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
This is Moses. Why the fuck is this on here? Let me go to the page.
It was a bad song, but it was so bad, it was actually kind of good.
Get the fuck out. So let me go and do my little thing, bro. So I reviewed the single reviews, Plies, Hawk Tuah. Coming in just under 2 minutes of track. Hawk Tuah, but veteran rapper. Plies feels more like a rapper long past their prime, reaching for a viral TikTok moment than a legit single. While he's never been known for his lyrical prowess, do not expect any memorable bars on this track with lines like "Act like we in the NBA and back me down, act like I'm old school, baby, and wipe me down." That's how he sounds.
That was a fucking bar.
You can basically tell what you get here.
That was a bar.
What is happening?
The one saving about the song is the beat, which is definitely bang, but feels wasted. Now the beat is hot. On the source material. Overall, I don't see this as anything that gets added to anyone's summer playlist except Southside's, and feels more like a parody more than everything. I think I was very fair with 3 points.
I ain't say all that. I ain't say it was going on my playlist. I said the song was so bad it was good because it was funny. It's one of those songs where you hear it and you're like, what the fuck am I listening to? This shit dumb. But you can't stop listening. Because it's like you just want to finish the song and just be like, yo, what else could be said in this moment?
Bro, did you see the video? I wish I could play the fucking video, bro. The video was literally filmed in a fucking like 13 bathroom or some shit.
He's done this. Ran off on the plug twice. Come on now. He known for doing this shit, bro. Like, I don't know why. That's like expecting 3 Stacks to rap right now. Like, you expected too much.
Bro.
No, it ain't.
That shit. Who else listened to the song and what's your thought on it? We got Southside. It's a bop, apparently. Sade, did you listen to it?
I didn't get to. So
you get to hear it?
I'm kind of lost in the sauce right now, but I'm listening.
Damn, I wish I could play it. We gonna get fucking. They gonna clip us.
Yeah, they gonna clip the shit out of us for that one. They gonna get us all the way the fuck up off here, boy.
Yeah, just put it on mute. Listen to it right now. It's only 2 minutes fucking long.
Hey, man, that's
how you get through it while we talk. Every song. That's how you know it's
a video too.
Yeah, he did a video. Of course he did. Because realistically, when you're trying to cash in on some viral meme, you're gonna make sure that you got the video, you're gonna make sure that you got the hit song, you're gonna plaster that bitch on TikTok, all your social media. Hell yeah, that's a damn visual. He, like I said, he did the same thing for Run Off on the Plug twice. This is the Plies formula.
That wasn't a viral, like nothing was said that made like the Hot Tuah thing went across the world.
It's just the hook.
Run Off on the Plug twice. Where did that come from? That wasn't a viral moment.
I don't know where it came. I think it was just him just reaching for a hit song, and he got it. And so that formula worked for him before. Why not do it again?
Because he's 45 years old at this point.
I mean, it's funny.
Bro, this funny, man. Oh, shit. He was old when he came. The thing about Plies,
it's the same nigga who sat in the car and explained how we should eat Thanksgiving leftovers. Are we really expecting this nigga to really give us a good rap song?
Do a podcast then, nigga. Stop.
Do you really want to hear Plies and what he has to say? Him on his phone in the car is enough.
That's his podcast. He can do it right there. That's his thing,
bro. Him sitting in the car explaining how much he loved Wawa, more than enough.
So you disagree with my 3.2 is what you're saying?
I mean, the 3.2 is very accurate. You actually was being very generous. He was being very generous with that 3.2, to be quite honest. That beat wasn't that damn good. It was good, but it wasn't 3.2 out of 10 good. That's crazy. But I'm gonna just keep it a fuck. That shit was terrible. It was a horrible song. I thought it was funny. I would never play that shit in my spare time. Ever.
And just while everybody's here, make sure y'all check the page, Hip Hop House Society. We got all of our reviews. As you can see, you go to the highlights tab and we got it. Yeah, you feel me? So we're very active. If you got something, actually, if you have something you want us to review because we can't get to everything, just drop us an email, drop us a DM or something like that. We might do a special request and then review it. Or if you're an independent artist, want your stuff reviewed. We're very fair. As you can see, I'm giving Plies trash ass song a 3.2. You know what I mean?
They're fair.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Your shit trash. I'm gonna tell you directly, like I always do.
Get a burnt bologna sandwich out of 3 or some shit.
That's crazy. That is a good fucking rating. Oh God, I don't eat bologna. I ain't never been that poor.
That's why it's a good rating.
I've never been that poor, so I don't know what I can't really fuck with bologna, so I don't really know how to use that in proper context.
Man.
However, burnt bologna out of 10 is fucking crazy. That's a good rating. I've been thinking about some other outlandish ratings I could use because I done listened to some bad albums, but I don't really have the words to describe how bad it is. So I'm just like,
you gotta try to burn the bologna sandwich too. I don't know if you ever tried to fry bologna. You really gotta burn. Fucking, you gotta try to burn. Shout
out socks out of 10. That's a good one.
Plies too old to be exactly, yo. Like, I think he's over the tip. And then, like I said, he came out old, bro. Plies was like 35, pretending like he was 19, making shouty, bro. That nigga was old. Got out of college and started being a rapper. Anyway,
Plies is too old to be cloud chasing.
All right,
He's very old. He old as shit.
Yeah, he older than motherfucker. One of them dudes that like shower in his hat and shit. Motherfuckers won't take the hat off.
Millionaire came in the game, did his thing, and then left.
Well, I think he's kind of a parody of himself at this point. You feel me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's a parody of himself. Well, are you ready, my dude, for your segment there, bro?
Yeah, let me go ahead and put my computer on the charger before I disconnect.
Get you some wings, your wings, bro.
No. I don't need the wings. I just need to make sure this fucking computer don't die. I didn't know I was on low battery. Oh God, my back. I'm old.
The most professional, unprofessional podcast in the world. Motherfucker plugging computers.
I'm good.
Pulling sandwiches out the motherfucking microwave. All right, let's go.
Hey, Darren.
Southside Dummy of the Week. What you got, brother?
I know how I said earlier who the fuck was Skilla Baby. Who the fuck is Rich Amiri? I just learned who the literally because of this XXL cover, I learned who the fuck who he was like. And what's baffling to me was not necessarily who he is, but it's where he's from. I've never in my life heard a rapper out of Boston.
The mean streets of Boston.
I've never in my life heard.
Millie's out of Boston.
Who?
Millie's.
Who the fuck?
That's it though. That's all I can think of.
But
I can't think of anybody else.
Outside of that, hearing Rich Amiri's freestyle on XXL, because it's up, and I've seen it. I see why he left. I would have been shit scareless to do that Cypher. Given how bad everybody is, let's take a look and actually see how shitty this actually is.
Well,
isn't all of them together? Is just everybody separate?
I mean, it's only 20 seconds, so hopefully we don't get clipped.
We won't.
I don't care about being cool with none of these rappers. I'm fucking a bride. I don't know nothing about a kid. It's a 2024. Push a button when I'm starting my car. Running through the cash like Trace on the deal for an M. And I win by the Audemars watch. She ain't even looking away when I was pulling. I'm counting the door when I got on lock. Play really sweet than a bitch. If it's that one cool, my partner, I'll probably run off. Guess who knows? Be walking on leg. Gotta carry me a strap like RP off. They don't really like when I flex my rest, but I flex my rest because it took me so long.
Old McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I. Oh.
So number one, enunciation is very fucking important, especially when you don't have a fucking beat behind you. Because how the fuck can you rap to silence and niggas still not understand what the fuck you're saying? Number two, we know how thick and heavy Boston accents are. This nigga trying to be fucking Future, and you can hear it in the voice. Stop it. Stop it. It's like telling a dog not to pee on the fucking carpet. Stop it. No. Then I had another problem with this shit too. So apparently, I read the comments. He's not a rapper. He's a rock star.
Oh.
So what I'm learning is a rock star is a motherfucker who cannot fucking rap. You just make a fucking TikTok viral moment. You get a bullshit record deal where you get stuck in a 360 and you owe these niggas everything. They got your ass on the Temptation doing nothing but dancing and singing like that dark-skinned dude who was on TikTok for the last 3 months just crying and shit. That's what the fuck they gonna have your ass out there doing. I personally don't see Rich Amiri's career going any fucking where by the end of the year. We gonna forget this nigga exists. We gonna forget this nigga is alive. He gonna randomly pop up on somebody's album like fucking Too Rare, and we gonna be like, wait, who the fuck is Rich Amiri? And you know what? For all I know, he could become one of the biggest artists in the world. I like a complete dickhead talking shit about him. But I'll leave you guys with this. Name me 5 Rich Amiri songs.
We don't know who the fuck he is. Let alone
Exactly. My point exactly. And I get the point of the cover is to introduce us to new talent. They have to be talented. This nigga is void of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh God. And we really left off BLP culture for this nigga? That's crazy. That's just this.
There we have it, folks. I think you had some better candidates this week, to be honest with you.
No, it was this one because at first, not gonna hold you, it was probably gonna be Cash Cobain, but Rich Amiri walking out of the Cypher saved Cash Cobain because why the fuck are we putting producers on this list? He's not a rapper, bro. Like, he makes great tight beats. I'm not gonna deny that. He got talent, but he himself roasted himself. He knew he said his freestyle was ass. So it's like I'm not gonna. Well, I do like to kick.
Well, he ran off on the Cypher, right?
Yeah, but Rich Amiri ran from the Cypher. Your job is literally to rap, and you're running away from work. They gave you a platform because of your job, and then they ask you to do what you are getting paid to do, and you don't do it. You see how dumb that sounds? Like you ran from doing your job. Like, bro, if you ran from doing your job, you getting fired immediately. That shit crazy. So,
but he's not the first rapper, at least to say to like not freestyle on. I think Future doesn't do shit like ever.
That's fine. Like
Gucci told niggas they had to pay him to rap. You feel me?
Central C didn't do anything, but my thing is I would rather you. I get that you tried, but honestly, I would rather you not try at all than give me some half-ass bullshit. I would rather you leave me in suspense of thinking what you could sound like freestyling than actually doing it and I know for a fact I can do better, and I know for a fact I don't rap.
It's a preview of the Cypher right there, yo. You're gonna give some bars later on, Southside, bro. There you go.
Like I said, man, I'm talking about getting tangerines. You said Trader Joe's.
But there you have it, Rich Amiri, this week's Crash Dummy. I don't know. We can have to vote on that, bro. I think it was some more worthy candidates, bro. Let's move on to the YSL. This shit's still going on, bro. Like, how long this fucking trial been going on, dog?
We getting what, close to a year now?
They just got a new judge assigned, Judge how the fuck you say this? Skilla Ingram has been signed as the new judge for the YSL Rico case, which has been going on. If you don't know, it's been some crazy ass law and order ass shit going on with this case. The previous judge just recused himself in that case. The lawyer got found in contempt, had to do some time. So we sitting there with Young Thug in fucking jail. This shit was crazy, bro. But I'm gonna read a little bit of this. The judge presiding over the sweeping RICO indictment against Atlanta rapper Young Thug and his associates has been removed from the case. A Fulton County Superior Judge has ordered the judge Ural Glanville. See, you can't trust a brother named Ural anyway. Who the fuck names their child Ural, bro? Be excused from further handling the case. Judge Rachel Krause said in motion that while the court has no doubt Glanville can and would, what's the shit up here? Continue presiding fairly on a case, but it is necessary to preserve the public's confidence in the judicial. That's a laughable statement right there.
That's very hypocritical, because if you could continue presiding fairly, you wouldn't need to fucking recuse him from the case in the first damn place.
Facts. So there you have it. Basically goes on to say the lawyers for defendants Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, as well as the Amante Kendrick, filed the motions which have now been granted. The ruling came just a month after the defendants in the case accused Judge Glanville of holding an improper and coercive meeting with the prosecution and a witness without the defense present. However, the judge was not removed for the meeting itself, but how he defended his actions following the allegations. Judge Glanville, lawyer Love, and lawyer Hilton have prejudiced and tainted Mr. Williams' trial so deeply as Judge Glanville has not acted as a judge, but morphed into an essential part of the prosecution team. Bars, the defense wrote in its motion. So essentially, they reassigned. They got a new judge on the case. Does anybody even care about the case at this point?
Yes, what we do, bro. Free Jeffrey. What you mean?
But I'm saying, like, get it up out of here. Like, does anybody care to see him in prison?
At this point, honestly, though, they don't have nothing, because they star witness was completely useless on the fucking stand for what, damn near 56 plus days. Like, bro, Woody was useless. Now he out here doing 20v1s and shit. Then you got the judge who needed to be recused. You got the lawyer and the prosecution. They don't know what the fuck they doing. Meanwhile, Thug just sitting behind bars, stuck on the phone with Mariah the Scientist. Like, let this man go home, man. Just be done with this shit. Call a mistrial and let's go home. Because y'all don't have shit on him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I feel like the YNW Melly trial was quicker, and that shit was like a triple murder.
Well, that's because he did that shit. And there was an actual murder weapon. Like, he actually did that shit. That nigga guilty as fuck. It ain't niggas when I see them like, nah, YMW Melly is one of the motherfuckers you look at sitting down in the courtroom, you like, yeah, he did that shit. I don't know how the fuck the defense going to get this nigga off this case, but he did that shit.
Yeah, I think he was doing some crazy.
He got them shark eyes.
Yeah,
bro. His hit sing "Murder on My Mind," bro. Did you ever see that video?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is though, if I never knew he was a rapper, if I just knew he was a man who was accused of killing his friends, I would look that man dead in the eye and be like, oh yeah, if I'm sitting on a jury, I'm already prejudging this man. I have prejudice already because I know for a fact he did that shit. I can look at him and tell he did that shit. Just by the way his aura just gave like, yeah, fuck these niggas.
He wrote that shit in jail. He wrote "Murder on My Mind." He was literally sitting there thinking about killing him.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, look, man, look. It's too many. It's too many niggas out here. You trying to be like King Von, bro? Like, y'all not stop being serial killers, please.
Yeah, shout out to Malik.
Put the guns down. Let's all listen to some flute music and hug it out.
Not the flute music, bro. You sound like Pops off motherfucking Friday. Put the guns down. Get knocked out.
Saying, man. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, I think at this point, bro, just let that man out so he can drop the most fire album we probably heard. He probably been doing shit but writing the fucking year and some change he been sending up in there, yo. So I think at minimum we probably gonna get a good ass album out of this shit because it doesn't sound like any charges to me are sticking it. Like it's such a farce at this point.
We also are living in a different time because I remember when Gucci was locked up for some bullshit, Gucci was giving us mixtapes. We are in a different time. I want mixtapes. Why have I not gotten a single mixtape from this nigga Thug, bro? You have as much music as this nigga is sitting on, bro. Have somebody put that shit on a damn mixtape and get that shit out for free.
Bro, you remember when Mac Dre recorded "I'm in Motion" over the jail phone?
Yeah.
I don't know how. Yeah, man.
Like
Pooh Shiesty just came out with an album not too long. Didn't Pooh Shiesty come out with like a mixtape or some shit?
Like, bro, you got Roddy Rebel was recording music over the damn. He got a whole verse via jail phone.
Shine, C Murder, a lot of
That's
niggas.
what I'm saying, man. Like, hey, man, look, I'm not opposed to listening to a full mixtape via jail phone. I am not picky. I know what I enjoy. I need mixtapes. Gucci gave us tape. I think it was like 3 or 4. It might have been more. I can't remember, but I know for a fact.
All he does is record music, though. You know,
bro, I want you have music that is done that can be easily put together and put out to the masses. But I get it. If he beat the case, that first project he got, oh boy, good luck. In Fulton County, right around the corner from Magic City. Oh my God.
Yeah, Mariah the Scientist singing on that shit.
She cannot sing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She cannot sing.
Sade, you there? You got the technical difficulties. How do you feel? Yeah, how do you feel about jail albums? Let me ask you this as a musician. The jail phone
albums.
Yeah, like the jail phone albums and shit, yo.
I don't think they should do it.
You won't feeling that shine pole locked like I don't know.
I think they should. If anything, whatever they do in a jail, their main focus should be writing and just making as much music as they can. And then when you get to the proper place to mix and engineer all that shit, then cool. But don't release shit in jail.
Yeah, that shit be sounding like ass to me.
Because if people like, I don't know, I feel like they'd be more excited once you get out of jail and you release music versus you releasing shit in jail.
Yeah. Unless you got shit that's like already stacked up, you just want to get it out. You know what I mean? Like get it out the fucking vault or whatever. But outside of that, I don't like to record it actually in fucking jail shit. You know what I mean? That shit sound like terrible to me. Cam, how you feel about jail albums, dog?
I mean, "I'm in Motion" is one of Mac Dre's best songs. So I understand what y'all are saying, but I think it adds to the flavor of the song. I mean, I don't know, you can't get away with that kind of mixing quality now, but shit, dude, "I'm in Motion" back in like 2007, 2008 when I was in high school, man, that shit went so hard. I'm gonna have to put that on the playlist. I haven't listened to that in a minute.
It brought back memories. But yeah, like
you got me looking up a whole list of songs that were recorded on jail phones right now.
Yo, it's a lot of albums, yo, and a lot of songs that been recorded on jail phones, dog. For real. They probably got some high tech shit. You might not actually sound that terrible these days if you fucking get on there. My thing is how you gonna even get on the beat like that record that shit. That shit is crazy. But yeah, that's what I got. Let's move on to the next shit. What's outside go, bro? Move on to rapper Tan DaGod. She got unalived. She was recently murdered at a meet and greet 9 months after she had made a mixtape. Basically, I believe it was a self-defense case, but she basically ended up killing a boyfriend. They say on a domestic violence type of deal. And then made a mixtape about it, which was interesting as hell. Then some time later, she did a meet and greet, ended up getting killed at the meet and greet. So let me pull up the article so I can give you the details. So this is Tan DaGod, who rapped about killing her ex, is shot dead. Bay Area rapper Tan DaGod, who made a mixtape about killing her ex last year, was fatally shot on Saturday. The shooting took place during the grand opening of the Glamour Beauty Supply in Oakland, California. Another person was injured in the shooting. Crown 4 reported last year Tan made a mixtape about killing her ex-boyfriend. She put a picture of him on the cover of her mixtape titled X Wood Pack. And there goes the that's wild, bro.
This is literally the dumb shit we was talking about last time.
That's generous ass work,
bro.
That's nefarious. Tan DaGod's friends and families got outside the store. Remember, on Sunday, many were in tears as they paid tribute. Days earlier, Tan shared a video inviting fans to the grand opening. She also shared photos of herself sitting on a gold throne inside the store on July 11th. Tan took the photos with the fans and meet and greet on July 13th. Hours later, Tan was shot outside the store. She was leaving. Fans ducked and ran for cover. Hip-hop artist Mr. Fab said he booked her to be at the store opening with him, but God had other plans. Mr. Fab, bro, why did you do that, bro? The violence is beyond understanding. The hurt, the pain, the trauma has made a forever lasting impact. And that's basically it for that one. So it should have, I don't know why I didn't go in more detail about what happened with her ex, but hearing so far, what do y'all think about this? That's crazy, making this mixtape cover like this.
That's just Oakland shit, man. Oakland, yeah. I'm a few hours north of Oakland. Oakland is like the Philadelphia of the West Coast. Oakland is one of the grimiest places. It's rough. I used to do a lot of dumb shit down there. Never mind. I can't incriminate myself, but Oakland's a rough spot, and it's not getting any better. It's been like that. It's been like that as long as I can remember.
About 9 months ago.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is the guy. He's kind of telling some story. I'm gonna play a little bit of this.
I made a report on a female rapper. She went viral on my page. Her name was Tan DaGod. Now, Tan DaGod went viral because her boyfriend was putting his hands on her, and instead of going to the police, Tan DaGod upped the strap, cocked it back, and blasted her boyfriend to smithereens. Pretty much sent them to the afterlife, right? So that caused her to go viral because after that, she ended up doubling back, making a whole mixtape around pretty much unaliving her boyfriend. And she actually made a mixtape called X Backwood, where there's a picture of them two together on the mixtape, but his head is literally a backwood. So she's literally like smoking on him, right?
That's the thing. Like, dead, like you're dead. Like, dead.
Are we talking about like literally? Or are we talking figuratively? I don't know what the hell's going on right now.
Laura did tell me not to talk about it.
Okay, you shouldn't talk about things like that on a podcast.
But sometimes you really don't have a choice. Like, I know females that never had a choice, and they was just dude popping up and threatening the whole family, and you threatening my people, everybody gonna die. Oh, is we? You gotta take about. It just is what it is. Like, if somebody make an attempt on your life or even make any weird, threatening weirdo.
One thing that I do have to ask is, like, how are you not afraid of like police or did they like side with you on it? Or, like, how did you evade like any type of like consequence, basically?
We gonna find that out on September 23rd.
Anyways, now after that happened, she went viral.
All right, that's pretty much the gist of it. Buddy was making threats to her. And yeah, that's what I said, bro. That was my choice. I know I don't like to speak ill of the dead, but goddamn. And once she like in protective custody after this.
So apparently, to my knowledge of the situation is, while I understand why she needed to do what she needed to do to protect herself, in regards to the situation, I don't even have a problem with her doubling down on making the mixtape. Realistically, I don't have an issue with it because I get it. Maybe that was her way of just expressing her anger and frustration and getting everything out. I can't speak to something like that. I didn't go through it. I'm not a woman. So if that was her way of just venting and getting the shit out, I mean, she was in her right to do so. However, you killed a gang member, then you rapped about it. They put you in protective custody, and you went out of that just to pop out and show niggas, and them niggas showed your ass.
They didn't say nothing about who Buddy was affiliated with, the ex that got murdered.
Nah, not that I've seen. I've tried to look for a few things, but I kind of really haven't run into anything. But I mean, realistically, putting his head, the cover, the artwork itself was nefarious within itself, because realistically, you already saying you smoking the pack, and it's kind of like people wanted her to be remorseful for having to just defend herself, and it's like I don't believe personally, I don't believe she should have been remorseful for it, but at the same time, it almost felt like it was like you're laughing in the face of this dude, and we don't know the dynamics of their relationship. So realistically, it's not really fair to speak on either side and who's doing what. So only thing we can go off is just what we know. Y'all said she was getting beat on. She killed old boy, defended herself. She went back and started rapping about it. Motherfuckers didn't like that shit, and they handled it. It's sad, but I mean, realistically, that's the circle of life.
Did she even say she was getting beat on? She said he was making threats and popping up and shit.
If he was making, like I said, I can't speak on it. I don't know. And realistically, I ain't gonna hold you. Motherfucker threatening me, you gotta get somebody before you get got. That's all I'm saying. I ain't advocating shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't advocate that. That's gonna get your ass 20 years.
That's what I'm saying.
That's gonna get your ass 20 years.
I ain't advocating. I understand, but I ain't advocating.
You know, though, that listen to that interview, or at least that portion of it, that didn't strike me as somebody who's like venting. That didn't strike me as that sounded like somebody was like, shit, I had to get that nigga before he got me. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's
that didn't sound like I bet battered women and shit. That didn't sound like a battered woman to me, bro. I know everybody vents differently. I don't know the situation, whatever. And honestly, bro, does Tan DaGod seem like somebody who's gonna date somebody like a square 9-to-5 ass nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see her boyfriend working at fucking Amazon packing shit. Like, you see her boyfriend, you know what I mean? Like a IT dude or something like that. So it's like you kind of know who you was dealing with, and then you couldn't even lay low for a year after that. You feel me? Like, this dude,
you gotta capitalize on the wave.
Can't capitalize on shit when you dead. Shit, the way you drown. So what? I mean, you know what I mean? So
that mixtape going double platinum downstairs, bro.
I don't know who the fuck listen to that shit, but yeah, like at least lay low for a little. These people, at the end of the day, even if you ain't affiliated, these people got cousins, you know, fathers, brothers, you know, friends and shit that gonna see that and may take offense to that. You feel me? So to me, that was just
Oakland's wild like that too. It's got like the craziest variety of demographic gangs down there. Bikers, Asians, like it's nuts. It's wild down there. Everybody's tied in with somebody in like East Cocoa County, Bay Area, that whole area.
Yeah. So you quiet on this. What you think about this whole story and situation, yo?
I just think, like, all right, you gotta protect yourself, do what you do, but don't fucking make a song about it. Why can't niggas just shut up? Stop making songs about you killing niggas and all this other bullshit. Like, y'all always set yourself up. Stop doing that shit.
Yeah, exactly. At least for a little while, lay low, you know. And then it's not like this was going super far. I never heard this shit to this story. You know, have anybody else heard of this or the mixtape or something before this incident happened?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it might have just went viral local. It might have been just like some baby shit.
It was super popular in California. It was like headline news for a while. But
yeah, but it wasn't like national. It's not like she was getting out the hood. She was at the opening of a beauty supply store. So it's not like this shit sent her into like the orbit. You know what I mean? It didn't send you up where you on a global national level. Like you was popping in the Bay. and then you got Pop behind it. You feel that was a losing situation, yo. That was some dumb shit to me, but that's how I feel about that, man. Yeah. Any other thoughts on Tan in that situation, yo?
Mm-mm.
All right, I'm gonna throw a hypothetical at y'all, bro. Get y'all warmed up. Let's see what we got here. I got this from the Reddit joint. You can read this joint right here. If you could spend an hour with any hip hop artist dead or alive, who would you pick and why, yo? So I'm gonna toss that out to my panel, yo. An hour, any hip hop artist, who would you pick, yo, and why? Love one chime in first.
I would pick easy. I would pick Mac Miller
Hey, that was my answer.
because
stole it.
I want to let him know how Faces helped me get through one of the darkest times of my life. And then I also would like to pick his brain about his creative process and how special he really was as an artist.
That's a good answer. Good answer. Who else? Cam, who you got, bro?
I'm thinking, man.
That's
That's a real tough one. It really is. I'm gonna have to go with the living Vinny Paz, Osama bin Laden out of Philadelphia, just because that Jedi mind tricks really kind of like planted the seed for me to like even start wanting to like make music to begin with.
Okay.
And he had a lot of like really heartfelt tracks when I was going through like addiction and shit that like really kind of helped me climb out of the hole. So it's probably the most impactful artist like on a personal level that I've listened to. So probably Vinny Paz.
What about somebody who's not alive? And don't even limit it to hip hop, yo. Any artist, period.
Oh man,
we got the baby.
Mac Dre.
You went easy, bro. You went easy.
Hey, I'm from NorCal. What do you want me to do? Spend the day with Mac Dre? Like that's I'm a home team player. That'd be a wild experience. Kick it with Mac Dre.
I feel you. All right, did you think of somebody to replace your Mac Miller, Sade?
Nope.
Now, one artist that's been talk about life, the musical process. I know as a musician, you got to have somebody that kind of inspires you and shit like that. Maybe somebody you look up to and shit like that. Maybe somebody who you kind of taper your style to a little bit. Nah.
Like I said, my answer was Mac, but I mean anybody that I would taper my style to, I really fuck with like the vibe that Tyler the Creator makes.
Okay.
But that's really about it.
I keep it real with you. Tyler seemed like that conversation to be like fucking ridiculous, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? That'd probably be a hell of a conversation. I don't cuss too much. The baby the niece is in the building.
I think I'd rather kick it with Earl than Tyler.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I
guess I'm splitting hairs.
I'm changing my answer. I'm picking Zach Fox. I'm picking Zach Fox for obvious reasons. I just want to laugh, have a good time, but I also want to get into. I also would love to see his process of making rap music because, like, he actually is a very talented rapper, and his wordplay and his skill can't really be matched by a lot of people. So I think that would be interesting too. Or Vince Staples, just to have a conversation with him because Vince funny as shit. He'd be dead serious too.
Yeah, Vince Staples probably fucking jokes for days. You know what though? He's not as when he's going like the Joe Budden. He's one of them like not trying to be funny motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like
no, he's never trying to be funny. He's dead serious.
Yeah, he's serious as hell. Whatever
most
he
people
say.
Be the most serious, the funniest people be the niggas who be dead serious.
I feel like Ye would be interesting, but then I also feel like there'd be a lot of moments you'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, he gets his schizo fucking rants every once in a while.
I was niggas in Paris.
It would be a conversation. He'd just be talking at you.
Kanye would definitely be giving a lecture, bro. For like that full hour, he'd be giving a lecture.
But I still feel like whatever he decides to give me, something's gonna be genius as fuck and actually probably make a lot of sense.
I think sitting down with Nipsey would be cool. I mean, that's probably on a lot of people's list. But that would be
smart.
Cool. He's got so many like clips of him just like dropping gems. It'd be cool to spend a day with him, like really get to pick his brain.
I sat down with Nipsey, but he never really said much. He was very high and just smooth talking. Like, it was just one of those chill back ass
superstar. You in rooms we can't even get in.
Well, we can't no longer get in that room anyway.
All right.
In heaven.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. That's dope, yo. To even like I said, like to catch the vibe and shit. You know what I mean? And you need to make you need to drop the album. That's what you need to motivate you to drop the album. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to do with this fucking topic is get y'all to drop some music. But
I am not a rapper, people. Not because I don't know why people come at me when we be arguing on Twitter. Stop saying I'm a rapper. That link in my bio is a link to a playlist of music. I am not a rapper.
It's like the Shakur Stevenson shit. You know what I mean? Like throw the gloves on. They gonna tell you to throw the gloves on, dog. But
nobody else.
But yeah, I would go simple too. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'm probably gonna go Tupac, probably Ice Cube, bro. I think Ice Cube could say some insightful shit. Actually, you might be able to get us in that room, Southside, yo. Take that call, bro. I want to discuss the political nature of America with Ice Cube, dog. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. So is y'all ready? You're ready to kick off the Cypher. First and foremost, we're gonna go into a little bar session, dog. Y'all got some shit, and also you can pass if you don't want to go. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just say something. I'm gonna have fun with it. I have no bars. I'm gonna have fun with it.
No pressure. You feel?
Of course, it ain't no pressure. We having fun.
Exactly.
You gonna say something?
With the little one in the rap.
She gonna come in.
Not the gunshots.
All right, let's go. And I ain't practicing. I just got from fucking work and shit. So we just finna go. So y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. So just to keep it in order, we'll go in circles. So we're going to clockwise, meet south side. The Cam, you want to finish it off, Shada? You want to come in?
Yeah, she go last. Say the best for last. She know what she doing.
Y'all thought I was playing?
No.
You're not gonna rap?
I didn't like.
She already telling you to rap.
The old beat.
The old beat?
The one you couldn't play.
You can't adapt it. I mean, it's kind of the same BPMs. You feel me?
I'm not going.
She going.
All right, I gotta get at least one other person go. Cam, you going?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I'll kick it off with this fucking. I ain't rapping probably about 10 years, but give a fuck. Let's get this beat going. First ever. We don't gonna do this shit like once a month anyway, yo. Oh, I gotta run it back. Hear that? Y'all hear that, right?
No.
Yeah.
You don't hear?
Oh, we did before, but.
Oh, yeah. All right, Cypher. Around and have me get up on that dumb shit, have bullets whizzing how you going. Yes, you on that trunk shit. Look, nigga, hear that shit back. All prices size when I pull that shit back. With a top, nigga, time to talk to pack up some boards. Respect up ass up like the mirror. That's why you up at 5. Damn, right. You get dead and you come next time out.
all day. That's all I got.
Oh, he's about to drop again.
Bars.
That was a bar.
Let's get it.
Hey, run it back. Start from the
Y'all catch you running?
I ain't got nothing. I told you I ain't a rapper.
Sade, you ain't gonna help me out?
No.
All right.
You gonna help me out? You ain't say nothing. You just looked at me.
All right, run it.
Ain't got nothing.
Run it back.
Run it.
Run it. Hit the drop.
Look. You better check the stilo. I don't need no cosign, homie. Check the stilo. I've been broke the whole time. I'm that epic drink. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit you will never believe. Public school teachers said this was never achieved. I won't do it will never mislead. There's a hole in my soul where the devil deceived. I got some demons in my past that's just too grisly to bear. But when you scheming out and trapping, it's too risky to care. We ran through cars and boosted Jordans for like 50 a pair. They shooting tar, chewing bars, slipping raw like it's air. Yeah, bro, I live through despair. These things are shifty as fuck. Nobody cares. They selling food stamps 50 cents on the buck. I kept some perks in the pantry, little work in the freezer. Kept the white right next to the rice like Condoleezza. I was blessed with my repentance, no exceptions to crutch. I've been destined since adolescence, so quit wishing me luck. I keep my distance from lust, my mission faithful to trust. I made some changes, rearranged shit, got my pistols to pump. When your dreams get achieved, the grief of your clout show. Now it seems our enemies are the people we outgrow. While y'all scrolling through your feed, I'm exploring the Dow Jones, storing cheese, keep it heat in the pocket like calzones.
Hey.
Surfer.
And that shit was cool, man.
Okay.
Better than me rapping about Teddy Range.
Anybody else going in?
Come on, go ahead.
No. All right. I got the next one, I promise.
All right. Now, what? Let's go into our last segment before we get up out of here, yo. What are you listening to?
It's a very good fucking question, actually.
Yeah, I have like nothing, bro.
That's a very good question, actually.
Pull the phones out, pull out your iPad, pull out your iPhone, pull out your damn Android, whatever you got. Let me know what you're listening to.
I'm still on that pack.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You running that back?
I've been on it for like ever. Like there's nothing that I wanted to go back to besides that album, really.
Trying to get my playlist to pull up. Southside, what you listen to, bro?
So I've been listening in terms of reviews. I've been getting into a lot of R&B music, which is why I had that whole discussion today about how R&B music is not what it used to be. But Ravina's got some really good music. And then I kind of just went down the rabbit hole of Lil B and the Suicide Boys and Tuah and pretty much anybody from fucking Florida. Literally just South Florida rap was just all I've been listening to. So that, and now I'm about to go listen to some motherfucking Cole Swindell because I love my country music. We're going to have another dance party. So you can go to sleep. 3 a.m. like you did last night.
Okay. Cam, what you listen to, bro?
Y'all hear that new the Consequence Kanye West joint?
I seen it. I didn't listen to it. I seen it.
It was cool. It was all right. I gave it a couple plays today, but I listen to a lot of blues. Like when I'm working all day, like I usually start my morning with like Conway and just like some gritty stuff, and then if I'm in the gym, it's the same thing, Pop Smoke, and then I'm a huge Deftones fan. I listen to a lot of Deftones in the gym and metal and shit like that. But if I'm at work, there's an 80% chance I'm listening to blues, like the Heavy and Charlie Crockett. Gary Clark Jr. I mean, that's probably a good 3/4 of like what I listen to on a daily basis.
Yeah, I can't lift the blues, bro. I like blues. I can't lift the blues, man. That's crazy.
You don't rock with Gary Clark Jr.? Gary Clark Jr. is the songbird of our generation. What are you doing?
That sound like an artist that makes blues music. Damn, Gary Clark Jr.
I don't know Gary Clark. Are you kidding me right now? This is insane. I want everybody after this stream to go listen to Gary Clark Jr. I'm telling you, man. I'm not playing. Gary Clark's the one.
Yeah, man. If not, go listen to some Ravina, man. Go listen to some Cleo Soul. Go listen to some real deep feeling music, man. You know, invoke those feelings.
You know what else has been stuck in my head? I listened to it like 5 times this morning when I was running with my dog. Is that what is it? Cleffy, the meet you at the graveyard. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know.
It went viral on Instagram. It went viral on Instagram, just like the soundbite of it, and I was like, "Yo, that's tight." And then it's just, I don't know how to explain it. I'll put it in the chat, but let me find Cleffy. Yeah, meet you at the graveyard. I don't know why. It's some like sad boy.
And that Action Bronson album that was lack of drums.
I need to do. I'll write one up. I'll get that done by the end of the week. But I think that was going to be the whole review. Is if you like drums, then fuck this album. Yeah. It was a cool. I'll save it. I'll save it for the.
Go listen to that.
By the
time I got to Phoenix.
Go listen to Injury Reserve. Go listen to that. Open your ears up to some new music, cause I know y'all niggas ain't never heard of fucking Injury Reserve.
P-Rock and Comedy drop album. I gotta listen to that. What you got, Shada? You about to say something?
No, I was saying that I pretty much forgot about Pete Rock and Common. I seen something about it that it had some good reviews.
Yeah, I think they was recently at either a festival or something like that. But they was dropping a preview in that new album and shit like that. What I got in here? I got Kendrick in here. Project Pat. Why the fuck Project Pat come up? T.I. Guns N' Roses.
That's wild.
Tony.
Not like us, still in rotation. Euphoria and Meet the Grams are still in rotation. Every Drake diss is still in rotation. That shit ain't left the rotation yet.
Well, we said Euphoria.
It's unhealthy how much I've listened to that song.
Euphoria is the superior song, bro.
Are you guys familiar with Grip?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Grip. I wish he would put. I think he dropped the album. I think last year was his newest project. He hadn't put nothing out for a minute, but that's what I wanted to bring up because I believe Eminem signed Grip.
He did.
To Shady.
He did.
And then he goes and steals Grip bars in his album. And if Southside's familiar with him, he's gonna know what I get to stabbing like a javelin traveling through my abdomen. It was
that. Okay, so I thought that sounded familiar, but I was like, I feel like I've heard this bar before, or I feel like I've heard somebody say something similar to it.
It's on that song Cassius by Grip from his debut album, the one that got him signed.
Yeah,
Grip's fire though. Grip makes some good music.
Grip's a great artist, and so he's one of those artists that really kind of, he has, like I say, anybody who signed to Shady Records, they got their own individual style. And he's just one of those guys who's got his own individual style. And then somebody else who makes great music, who Drake probably should try to emulate, is Kyle. Most people don't understand that Kyle's last project is exactly what Honestly Nevermind should have been, minus the one song with 21 Savage. So if motherfucker ever get bored, go listen to Honestly Nevermind, and then turn around and go listen to Kyle's last album. It's literally what it was supposed to sound like.
Okay.
Oh, and I've been listening. Y'all know about Year of the Ox?
Yep.
I've been listening to a lot of Year of the Ox. It's two Asian. I think they're one of the most underrated rap duos ever. They're out of VA, I think. I'm pretty sure they're out of Norfolk, Virginia.
You're the Ox.
You're the Ox. They haven't put out music since 2021, I think, but their catalog's good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look them up, bro. Let's get ready to get up out of here. Before we get up out of here, let's go ahead. Shout out everybody that came through. Appreciate you dropping the comments and everything else. We got 101 people watching right now. Make sure y'all go subscribe on the YouTube. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. But anyway, what you got going on, Southside? Anything new, bro?
Nah, just working on more reviews. Now that I got this new phone, I probably should have some more video content now. So I'll be working on that. Just fix your face, forehead. I'm like I said, I told y'all I had to get a new phone. I got
What's the old phone, bro? What's the black story?
No, so I had a glitch in my Apple Music to where all my music that was downloaded disappeared. Like the whole music library disappeared and glitched, and then all my downloaded music was like gone. So when I went to go back and re-download everything, all the space that I had that was left was gone. So I couldn't like open like really any apps. Like I could try to watch some on Netflix, wouldn't even open the app, wouldn't let me check my mail because my storage was full. So I was like, yeah, nah, this is dead. I need a new phone. So I didn't even know I had iPhone 13. I don't keep up with the numbers. I just go get whatever fucking is the upgrade. I got the little 15 Pro Max.
Hey.
So
this
phone big as fuck. It's a lot in my hands, pause. So I'm just trying to really get it and enjoy the quality of it, I guess. So yeah, so I'm gonna be working on some video content because the camera is great. I've been testing it out on my daughter. So she's been having dance parties and I just been recording them. So I'm looking forward to doing more recordings now.
Okay. Cam, what you got going on, bro?
Nothing, man. Just working, putting out fitness content for metaborder.com. metaborder.com/cam for 30% off supplements. Go get right in the gym. Go do my workouts of the day. Stay strong so you can protect your families.
Big facts, bro. Health is wealth. Sade, what you got going on, yo?
You already know me. Absolutely not.
Absolutely. I don't believe you, yo. You working on something? Okay. What's up with the outward? I didn't know you was an artist, yo. You be keeping secrets and shit. You feel me?
Man, I listen to a lot.
What's going on with the art shit?
Yeah. Every now and again I dab into that. I have so many things that I'm good at that it's hard to just stay focused on one thing.
That's how I feel.
I have so many things that I'm good at. It's hard to focus on one thing at a time. I'm like, God.
You sound like a hater.
Yes, motherfucker.
Sound that much of a hater.
I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you talk.
About to go euphoria on your ass.
I hate your dreadlocks.
I appreciate everybody for coming in, stopping by, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through, man. You know, it was a little short this
tell us what you up
to.
You
never tell us what you up to.
I'm doing what I do right now. I'm trying to organize you. See, I gotta
work.
Organize you.
He a working man. You don't never ask a working man what he doing.
Fuck you, nigga. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. But I'm working on the same shit. I'm actually I'm gonna do some interviews and shit for this other platform I got. I'm about to get kicked off the network because I'm not dropping nothing. But salute to everybody at KWAZ Radio, yo. We're gonna drop something for the harsh reality this week, hopefully. And outside of that, I'm just trying to work on this shit, get these fucking post together, get the crew together, do whatever I do, edit videos, all that bullshit. I would love for when y'all edit some videos for a brother every once in a while. You feel me? Sorry I missed the bang of the week. We'll get one up, I promise. But yeah, that's all I got, yo. So once again, salute to the crew, salute to everybody that came through, and on behalf of everybody, I gotta say, peace. Outro. Bye, baby.